Hello and welcome to today's session. I'm Priya Sophia Jogi and I'm glad to have this session and all of you live here. We'll wait for a second and this is going to be a very interesting session. Okay, so welcome to my 11-minute creative show. And in this show, I'm actually very excited about this show is because, I have to create a very concise information that you can work on and you can have more tangible results that you can take back by taking action today. Okay. And in today's session, we are going to concentrate on particularly on family. Okay. And you might be thinking, what am I talking about? Well, this is going to be a 12-part series in this live show. And while we go for this 12-part series, the first part is about the family. Okay, and today we are going to work on our family and how we are going to do it. And you're wondering, what are we going to work on our family? Well, it is going to be a creation of a vision board. And while you create a vision board for yourself, there are 12 aspects that you may want to work on. I want you to be very honest with you because there's nobody really judging you on what you're going to talk or what you're going to write or paint, because that's quite personal to you and you do not going to express it to anybody else. Okay, so just be honest so that this exercise is going to bring out a real result for yourself. And if you are hearing some noise from my background, I'm sorry because some construction work is going on there and yeah, I can't do anything about that. All right, so let's get to it. And today, as I said, we will be looking into a family. I want you to see your people that you connect on a personal basis, okay? Which means they don't really have to be your blood relationship or anything like that. They could be people who you connect with in such a way that you treat them as your family. You get that? And please don't bring into our client relationships or any vendor relationships, business relationships, colleagues. Of course, if you have a very personal relationship with them, then that's okay. When you consider them as your family, that's fine. But other than that, let's keep it aside for another day. Okay, so let's do this. And yeah, what else do I have? Okay, so for today, we are going to need some supplies. And for the supplies, I have taken some crayons and some color pencils. Yeah, some color pencils, some crayons. You can use paint. You can use some sketch. You can use color pens, pencils, whatever you have, just grab it, take a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be a fancy paper. Just pick some notebook, which is blank, and just you can get started. Okay, an A4 size sheet should be good enough. And if you are traveling and if you're not able to do anything of that sort, if you're not having anything handy, never mind, you can come back and watch it. This is going to be there for the next 12 parts that we are going to do next. And while by the time we finish that, please go back and visit it and do along with me in the video. Okay, so that's one thing. Now, next, how are we going to approach this? Now, we have six steps that we are going to take to approach this. The first step is going to be about how you feel. Okay, now I want you to think about those key members of your family who you value so much, who you value currently and whom you might value in the future. So think about them and have an idea about whom you're going to build relationship with or whom you think is the most valuable people in your personal growth. Okay. Now, the second step is to take your sheet and divide it into two halves. So for example, I'll show you how I have my sheet. For example, where is that? Oops, okay, there you go. So this is the sheet I have taken and I'm going to divide it into two halves like that. Okay, you get that? So this is my A4 sheet and I'm just dividing it into two halves. So that's what I would be doing. And while I do that, let me show you my supplies. Yeah, these are my supplies. This is something like normal crayons, and these are some colors if I want to use. Well, for today, I'm not going to use any watercolors. I'm just using some crayons and color pencils. That's all. So I have some sketch pens here if I wanted to use them. That's fine. Okay, so as of today, I am going to use only my crayons. Okay, crayons and color pencils. All right. Now, in step 3, what we're going to do is I want you to close your eyes, take a moment, and think about your relationship. What is it currently with these key members that you chose in step 1? Okay. Now, when you close your eyes and think about it, please don't be judgmental. Just think about what is the kind of feeling that you have. Is it, are you feeling fulfilled? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling jealous? Are you feeling like, you know, somebody's taking advantage of you? Do you feel that you are a happy family? Or do you feel that you could improve? Are you content? Are you angry? See, there are a lot of emotions that come to humans when you consider multiple people in our lives. Though they are our family, we might have different opinions or judgments that we would have built about them, right? So what I want you to do is think about them and think about those emotions that you come across. Be very honest, because this is going to help you get over with all those things, okay? So think about it and just take a moment, close your eyes and just think, all right? Let me also do my work. Okay, now let me focus on the sheet itself so that I can just instruct you accordingly and then do my activities also along with you. Now, when I close my eyes and think about it, okay, now don't be judgmental, just be yourself and think about it. Now, let me divide my sheet into 2 halves. Okay, so this is like, doesn't have to be exactly half, can be approximately half. Okay, I guess this is kind of approximately half in my way. Okay, so now on the right side of my sheet, think about the colors and the shapes that come to your mind when you think about those emotions. Let's say you're thinking about happy. What is the color that comes to you? Is it like very vibrant? Is it sober? Is it what kind of colors do you think when you think about those emotions? Now let's draw or paint them on the right side of your sheet. Okay, here, this side. This is very personal, guys, so please don't be judgmental about what I'm going to draw here. Have your own version of your paintings and let's do it. Take a moment and do it. All right, so I think my current life is very happy. And I'm going to take a yellow. It is very colorful, I feel. Okay, and I feel it's like a dance that's happening right now. So I feel it's like this. It's very happy. So I'm putting yellow color here. And to give a contrast, I like to give some more purple into this. Okay, it's like a very colorful time for me because I have my kid and I'm really having a nice time with her. Okay, and okay, so that's one. I also feel that I have some pinks or something like that. Okay, and I might be drawing some sort of shapes. Things about that, and yeah. Let me draw a box here. And I might draw something like that. Because from here, maybe I'll draw a flower. And now I'll draw a flower here, which will give a nice feel. So I'm just drawing this. And let's draw a tick mark, which means everything is okay, and okay. All right. So this is something which I feel about my life currently. Now I might want to make it a little more colorful. So I'm just putting this on and okay, just filling it up a little bit here and there. Okay, this is creating some sort of a vibrancy. That's it. So this is what I have in my mind as of now. Well, the next step is for you to close your eyes again and see what you might be aspiring to have for your family in the next 1 year. So let me say by the end of 2023, what would you have as a goal or a vision for your family, or how do you want to change those emotions? Okay, so it's hard to say, but If you have to eliminate somebody who is completely an energy drainer in your personal life, then you really have to get over with that, and you have to concentrate on your life to achieve in multiple aspects. But just make sure that it is, taken very smooth. It's not like completely going fighting with people, but just make sure that you have your space and create a positive thing for yourself. Okay, so let's create something on the left side, which is going to be your future. So what we created in the right side is something in the current or in the past. Now what we have in the left side is going to be your future. So let's do a small exercise. Close your eyes and just think about it. Let's do it. Ooh, not bad. Not bad. Okay, so let me see what's happening here. I want all three colors. Ooh. Okay. This is looking more like a rainbow. So this is the picture that I got when I closed my eyes and I thought about it. Don't be judgmental about what you're thinking. Why is it coming? Forget about all that. Just get into action. Draw something that makes more sense to you and you feel more connected to it. Okay. I want this to be more vibrant, and I'm going to draw a big triangle here, and okay, then I'm going to draw another one inside this with a red one. Wow, let me complement it with a green. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so this is what I want to do, and while on the side I'm going to connect it this way. Okay. So it's more about wavy feeling that I have today. Sometimes I just get into all primary shapes like square and all that. But today somehow I am feeling everything to be wavy and connected. Okay. Let's connect all these things. I feel everything should be connected. Everybody should be together and happy. So I want a more vibrant, togetherness feel, which I feel this is giving more of a vibrant feel. I'm missing the flowers, of course. Let me draw the flowers because these flowers to me indicate that there is a liveliness, It doesn't have to be anything for you, but yeah. Some small pictures like that. Doesn't have to really be great. See, I'm just drawing it so rough so that you people have an understanding that we are not really overdoing the painting aspects, but we are actually concentrating on the thought process that is going on in our mind. Okay, so yeah, hope that was so interesting. Now we have a painting for ourselves. I hope you have enjoyed this session. And with this, we come to the end of the session, and I hope you have been excited doing this. It might look a little childish, but really, when you finish doing this, you will have that relief of whatever you have expressed here. Take some more time. You can spend more time thinking about it and doing it. But because I put it as an 11-minute show, I better stick to that time. And yes, please like this and comment about what you went through when you did this session with me. And subscribe to the channel so that you get notified when I go live next time. Okay, so until next time, this is Priya Sophia Jogi signing off. Bye-bye.